So I know that there's a heavy presence of people here that use the Keurig or they're something like it, okay? And we get this basket, you know this basket? It goes back in here. Uh, Wait a minute. You gotta line the three, you gotta line the three lines up here with, or the two lines there with this notch here, and it'll go right in. See? Excuse me. Again. Anyway, what I did was, first of all, why do we end up with grinds in our coffee? What is that? I think it's faulty. I think it's a faulty piece of equipment, and they need to be sued. That should be a suit. That should be a big, massive suit. It's a pain in the ass. Also, get this. Did you know that if you drink half your cup of coffee, okay, and transfer it to a larger cup when you're done, you still got the half cup. Run it through again with the same cup, with the same pod, and you'll be able to have a nice second, nice, fresh cup of coffee. Beyond that, I don't know. You could try and run it through as many times as you want. I don't know about that. I only do it once. Once is good enough, you know. That already doubles, almost doubles what you normally purchase, okay? How's that for a good one? Now, what I did with the basket is I remove it and I use the good old water pick that we use to clean our teeth. We'll use it to clean that. Use it to clean that Sharpie thing that's in there that you can't get to, that they say you take a toothpick to. Yeah, that's a lot of fun, ain't it? Just use the water pick. Use my suggestion. Get it done. Do it. Shut up and just, get over yourself. And tell that Claudia B, because her last name is B now, okay? And for some reason I blush every time I say that, B. Sorry. Anyway, tell Claudia, my first lovely wife, used to be lovely, now prune face, tell her that, I don't know, that I did the best I could, 18 years of therapy, but I knew that she wasn't the right one, 3 years into the AA program. Yes, that's true. I was there only for one reason, because my life had become unmanageable. I'm having babies with this woman. Oh my God. My second wife probably would have been better to have babies with. But because of the way she responded, the way she acted, maybe it's because we didn't have a baby and she didn't feel any ties to me. So once her kids turned 18, she felt like flying a coot. And that's exactly what she did. And Rosie C. helped, actually warned me about that originally. Rosie Chernoff. That's right. That's a very beautiful woman, very nice thing that she did. Thank you, Rosie. Hugs, virtual hugs, babe. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll call there and let him know. Of course, her husband, what an idiot. $79,000 a year for retirement. NIH, Fed, can't do nothing about it. Come on, President Trump, get rid of this one too. Come on, President Trump. Go take a look at NIH, man. He was in human resources, in charge of it. Never went for training for it, ever. And all he did, according to his son Scott, is walk around, tell jokes, and make sure everybody was getting along. And that's the extent of every day. He may have had to fill out a complaint here or there, but it's so rare because everybody was getting along. Let's face it. If he knew what he was doing, he was telling jokes and all that so that everybody would get along. Because if you're angry with somebody and somebody comes in and tells a joke and the two people fighting laugh at that joke, they're not angry at each other anymore. Come on, man, figure it out. Why does the most intelligent person around right now have to tell you why? It doesn't take me to do that. I said that only because my score many, many years ago when Albert Einstein was tested, so was I, and it got 188. And again, to clarify, 120, parents were thrilled. Kids were normal and a little smart. What's not to love about that? So they didn't trust me. They made me take it 4 times, and each time I got a little higher score. Mom was smiling at the back of her side of her face bad. It's because she knew what was going on. She's the one that adjusted my fingers so I could write again after being cracked with the ruler. You know, she thought I had a fight, and my fingers were all mangled from being beaten with the ruler that they were allowed to beat me with in D.C. So naturally, I got thrown out of the D.C. schools, got thrown out of the Maryland schools, and eventually sent to Edgemead Prep in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. I've told this story way too many times. I hope you guys know it. There, I got beat with damn 4x4 that was whittled down into a paddle, a whacking paddle. They called it the whacker. And you'd get whacks. Whacks are, you bare your butt, you stick your butt out and your hands are on the sink edge, and some big dude, two-handed, gives you two-handed whacks. 1 is minimal, 3 is about the limit of what they give you, unless you're out of control. And what they don't understand is they are in control, not out of control. That's a therapy thing, okay? They don't get therapy, those cops. They go for therapy. I'm a therapist by proxy, I guess, through Amy Robertson. It was amazing. Loretta Brenner, the thief, is still stealing people's money, because when you go for therapy, people, you should only go for like 3 visits max for whatever it is that's bothering you. You know what? If you go for more than 3 visits, then obviously you're not doing any of the work, and you expect the therapist to do the work, which is why it's going and never stops. Wake up, smell the coffee, get with the program. People in my family are doing this. I mean, come on, guys. 3 visits from any therapist, I don't care what's going on with you, death in a family, death of a son, death of a dog, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. 3 visits max. Mine only took 1. And then he had to tune me up to give me that tapping thing. I haven't done it in a while, but man, I'll tell you something. Because I am who I am, the alien, it felt like I had a hit of weed. I definitely got a rush and a chill and a feel good, and wow. I mean, really, wow. I was shocked and wonderfied. Is that a word? Wonderfied? I don't know, man. I don't think so, but I just made it up. I'll coin it. I was wonderfied. I really was. What about Roger Miller, man? Remember him singing The King of the Road? Remember that song? I got to do that for you guys. I can do that really well. I can. His voice is very easy for me. I don't know. Maybe we're in the same octave. I don't know much about that. Somebody heard me and they said, oh, you're and I don't remember what they said. I have no idea. Because I can go high and I can go low, real low, pretty low. And I can stay in the middle. The middle's very comfortable. And that's where my coach said to stay. And I said, but, he goes, wait a minute. He goes, I'm not saying not to sing high. I'm not saying not to strain your voice, because that's actually what you're doing when you sing your best. He said, save that for the performance night. And just know in your heart of hearts that you're going to be fine. You don't need to be listening to it before you go up there. You're just good because you've heard yourself before. And all you're doing now is practicing. So, in theory, all you are doing is getting you better than what you were. It's all about stretching out your vocal cords, man. It's all about stretching out those tongue muscles. That's really what it is. It's not the vocal cords so much as the tongue muscles. If you can get those tongue muscles stretched out and limber, man, you'll sing wonderfully well. There are some quick exercises I got to look at. Some gal sent me some free ones that if you do it every day, oh man, after the exercises, you'll start singing like a canary. I mean, really, it's supposed to be pretty incredible. I don't know what she does. I know that there's several teas that are good for singers, and licorice. I've got Egyptian licorice tea that I use. It's made from Stash. It's made by Stash, I mean. Here's the box, okay? Have you ever seen these guys? Well, this is Egyptian licorice, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. It's really good. It's caffeine free. I don't want to use it yet because I'm not really singing right now. See, I'm practicing, but I don't need to use up my Stash licorice until I can order some more. So that's what I'm kind of waiting for. Man, this is some sexy show. I'm seeing the uppers of some women, and wow. Anyway, Let's see, that one's getting washed out. Might as well wash this one out too. Anyway, so that's it. I just really wanted to talk to you about the coffee maker. Save you guys some money. That's all I got. Take care. Bye.